Hello, family. Thank you once again for joining. As you can see, we're smiling from molar to molar. I don't know what it is, a smile of guilt for starting late. Then we say, we are really sorry. We apologize for this late start. Thanks be to God. I hope Peter Rogers is not hiding somewhere to pop up and tell us off. But we're working hard to be good girls, guys. It's not easy, but then the excitement is real. And of course, on this platform, my sister and myself, we are here to answer to the $1,000,000 question, why on passive? And right now, it's as it stands, yeah, we can tell you that yes, on passive, because ahead of us there is a big week, there is a big month, and of course there is a big year. Yoo-hoo! Sis, you want to say hi?
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for waiting. We are really sorry for the delay, but we'll get better and better. And don't forget, honestly, it's not easy to be mothers. And then you're a mother, you're a wife, everything that has to do. It's still no excuse, though. No excuse. We are working to become punctual business women. Okay. Thank you for
Exactly.
subscribing. Thank you for waiting on us. And thank you for returning. And Brad Peter, I can see you.
I
Hi.
told you. I told you he
Okay.
was hiding.
For those who have subscribed, thank you. For those who haven't, please consider doing so and hit the notification bell so that when we come live or when we upload any videos, you'll have, you'll be notified. Thank you very much. So let's join in the discussion today and let's get fired up. And there's a lot of things waiting for us this month. So
Oh
please,
my
please, please
God,
don't
it's just
forget to go to
crazy.
your back office OES every day, at least 3 times in a day.
The
All right.
show has not started. Where are you now? Now, okay, guys, why on passive? So today we're excited because as it stands, there's a lot of excitement in the air. If you are not excited, then you want to stay here, really stay glued to your screen and get the vibe so that you move on with us. So today we just want to prove to you, or I don't know how to put it. Are we proving to them or just telling them that as it
No,
stands,
there's no
um,
proof.
no,
The
there's no,
unpassing will
we
prove
don't.
itself. You know
Dankeschön. We're not proving, we're just telling you or informing
exactly.
you that on passive guarantees you 100% to start all over again. What's the meaning of starting all over? People have gone through a lot, people have seen a lot, people have been burnt, people have wasted money from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars to hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars online, and nothing came out of it. And so they were like, it's over. I will never put my finger on anything again. But then, as we speak, on passive is here to give you that reason, to give you hope again, to tell you that you can turn over a new leaf and start all over again and take it to the next level. Because why? You know, all of these things you have done, they were really good. The people meant well and so on, but they lacked one thing. That one thing which we have all and for everybody. There is a humongous ecosystem hanging there in our back office, bearing all sorts of solutions, all kinds of tools for any kind of person. So your job is just to come around and have a look. Listen, all of those things that you lost, Mr. Mufara is here to fix it back. That is why his mission, his journey here is like, why on earth that 100% of the people go on this into this business, only 3% make it. And so for this reason, I am here to fix it for the 97% who have never made it at all. That is why he is here. He proves it by what he has in his ecosystem. And not until you go there and have a look, you will not know what we are talking about. Don't give up. Don't stay where you are. When you fail forward, you move forward, learn from why you fail, ask yourself questions, come back and have a look right here in our ecosystem, see what we get, and see how you start all over again, and things will never be the same. So, guys, let me have my sister have a say because I can say it, I can speak till tomorrow. You know me, right?
Yes, it's very important that people have an idea of that, and I really really resonate with what you have said. I am somebody, mind you, most of those things that people have gotten involved in online were like network marketing and MLMs, and sometimes it's like people that it's not everybody that know how to talk to people or how to recruit and things like that. And what's the life of any business if you don't have customer? And so many people I've tried so many online businesses and they have failed. It's like you said, they've resigned themselves that look, I'm not good at this, let's just stop it here. Some of their partners will say, you know what, you are taking money again and throwing it away, don't let me see you go into that thing again, because the ones you've gone into, we've not seen any profit from it. So right now, on passive is totally different. Everything is done for you, starts from you. There are things you need to do for yourself, but everything starts from unpassive, giving us on a platter of, I can't even call it gold, maybe platinum or something bigger than that, I don't know.
Whatever bigger than gold, huh?
Whatever is bigger than gold, products, you understand, solutions, digital solutions, not just one. We have over 50 of them, and some other products as well. And then on top of it, they now say they have a marketing department, they have a media department, they have a customer service department. So they are going to bring, work on those things. And then they have targeted traffic. Targeted traffic means the people that are looking for exactly what they have put on that platter for us. You understand that kind of thing? So, to be honest, it's an opportunity. Take, for example, my sister. I've come across a lot of people that have come out of prison, and the government will say, "Oh, they will." Once you've come out of prison and you show them your release, whatever, people should employ you. Let's be honest, most people don't employ them. They don't. Most companies don't. Very few people do. And when they eventually do, it's like they're watching them all the time, that kind of thing. But what's the point of someone coming out of prison and then coming out to live a proper, normal life, but they can't get a job? So, how do they live the life? You understand me?
Mhm,
This is an opportunity like that for that kind of person or those kind of group of people. Take, for example, women that have gone and stayed at home for maternity. You understand?
mhm.
When you have one or two children, I'm sure you can bear witness with me on this one. By the time you have the second one, you're thinking, is it what it's going to work like this? Because the
Mhm,
amount I'm paying the childminder, and then running from pillar to post to get, and if you're late, you pay late fee as well. Even if it's school and is what do you call it, after school club, you still pay late fee. The amount I'm paying to go out to work and come back in, but yet have a childminder, is it really worth it? But by the time you start having the third one, I think you resonate yourself to, okay, you know what, I'm as well as stay at home. You understand me?
mhm,
So for those who have gone on maternity and they are thinking, or on the verge or at the crossroad of having a change in their life, not just women but also men as well. You understand that kind of, because men do get to a point in their life where they think, oh no, I can't do this anymore, that kind of thing, I want to change. If you're on a crossroad right now and you're looking for a change for your
yes.
life, don't forget, digital and online business is the future of the internet. Don't forget that. You can't go back to the past. You understand? So if you are looking for something that is modern, that is current, that is and you're on the crossroad of having a change, this is the right business for you, because then you don't need to start stressing yourself about talking too much, about looking for customers, about oh, so how do I send this product out? No. How do I package? No, no packaging, no nothing. You understand that kind of thing? There's some specific product that you might need to package. You understand? When that time comes, it comes. But for this kind of business, you don't need to package anything. They need to
Mhm,
sort everything out. They will sort customer service out. They will do everything and sort your business out, and then sort payment out, and then put that whatever is yours into your wallet. So all you need to do is make sure you man your business, put your eyes like an eagle on your business. You understand
Woo,
that kind
that
of
was
thing?
too much big grammar. Put your ass black legal. Thank you, sis.
Is
This
eagle.
whole Thank you. This whole thing is fun, and it's just fun. You can tell for the looks of our eyes and faces that we are just happy being part of this. I like the expression someone being on the crossroads, because a lot of people have been there. They've been there before, and when 2019 came, many people met the rest of the people there on the crossroads. Where do I go from here? What do I do with my life? What do I do with my children? Listen, um, I studied nursing in Germany, guys. Nursing, I'm not a science student originally, but when you get out there, you need to do anything to survive. In the middle of the training, I got pregnant. I had to take leave for 6 months to give birth to the baby and then go back to school. So when the baby was 4 months old, thanks be to God, we have an adopted daughter. She came from home. She was already a teenager. I was like, I need to use this opportunity and leave this child home and go to school. If not, I'll never finish. Believe you me, that moment you are leaving your baby, she's just 4 months old. You win her, leave her with the little girl. You're moving and crying. You say, "Oh my God, I'm leaving my daughter." You know, it took me another 1.5 years to finally round up. When I finished, she was two years old, and she was calling my teenage daughter mommy, and I
Mom.
was calling, and I did not have a name. I didn't have a name. That's
No,
how bad
it's
it
like,
is.
who,
Now,
who
I'm
is
just
this
asking, like,
one?
yes, I'm just like, if I had knew on passive by then, there was no need for me to go back to school. To be honest,
Mm,
I did not even need it,
mm,
because you need your children, you need to be there for them, and all of those things. These things you are saying, they are real. There are people who are times like the ex-convicts, and these people you say, sometimes when they find themselves in there, people they feel like, this stigma is always there. No
mm,
matter whatever you do, there is
mm,
that stigma. It just needs that people should discover at work that this
mm,
person has been behind bars. They
mm,
whistle around. So
mm,
that each time you're walking around there whistling anything, you think that they are talking about me.
mm,
You
mm,
are always struggling. You are always going through this much. We are not
mm,
saying that you should withdraw and stay to yourself. No man is an island.
mm,
However, there's nothing better than being your own boss. There is
mm.
just nothing better, because
That's
I
true.
choose when I want to do business and when I don't want to. There are times I would just want to. I love Saturday mornings, guys. I don't know about others. I
Mm.
love just be in bed on Saturday mornings. But then some of those mornings you don't
Lazy
only need to
lane.
wake up. Yes, lazy day. You don't only need to wake up, but you want to wake up, go do that job which you don't like. Here is the solution. And listen, sis, when I say this, you always laugh.
Mm,
People who have failed because, oh my God, I spent a lot of money and I watched it go to the drain. I will never go there again. Stop looking back, because you know what
mm.
happens to the lady in the Bible. When she
Ooh.
looks back, she turns into a pillar of salt. This is the 21st century, and you cannot do without the digitalization that has taken the world. And then somebody has it all. However, Mr. Mufarek got this, however, he figured it out to cover everybody. Don't ask me, but then you have a place here. There is room for you here. Don't go searching anymore. Don't say, I can't search anymore, because if you stay there, you will be left there on your own. Believe me, if you're out there watching me, you have a phone and watching, and you're not coming along, know that my grandmom down the village is coming along, because there's something here for her. So stand up now, have a look, click on that link there, have a look, go around, walk the beautiful streets of our ecosystem. There's much love, there's much beauty, there's much hope, there's much assurance, because everything you need is there, and it's all automated. You just need to do the clicking, because if you don't click, the money will not move from wallet to bank. That's it. And then check and check. You need to clean up your shelves and all of this, that refill your shelves and all of that. That is all what on passive is about. No need to sit there and say, I am not looking there anymore. You stay there, you are on your own. Who no go, no go, no sis.
It's amazing you said that, because at the end of the day, when I thought about it, I thought about what's the point for someone to come out of. I'm still going to go to that area, because I feel for them, because I see
Right.
when things
So,
happen, and they come out of prison and they definitely honestly want to work. You understand? But
yeah.
where is the job? Especially if they're not very educated and they're not good with their hands, they need to have something to do. But this is the kind of business that you can point them, this is what you do, this is what you do, you don't need to
Mm.
do so much, this is how you, and they get to know a little bit about the business, the parts they need to know. Don't be a nosy packer like some people that put their noses into what the corporate is doing. It's none of your business. Mind your business and mind it good. Once you learn, once that kind of person, you bring them and they know what parts they are supposed to do, I'm telling you, and they latch on, they will move real quick. Then when they come out of prison, it won't be a situation whereby they start roaming around and looking from job to job and nobody is taking them because of what they have a criminal record, because they just come out of prison. And guess what? I had someone that was like that. And as soon as something went missing at that place of work, it was the first, without them even trying to find out, categorically whether he actually did it. Oh, it was because, yeah, he went in for burglary. Oh, he's
Yeah,
he
yeah,
probably is taking it. So with people like that and parents or singles, today I want to address those who are students as well. I am
yeah,
telling you, except you want to actually go and practice what you have studied, even there's nothing wrong with you doing that, you can still have this business on the side, because at the end of the day, you are only going to practice with that profession for so long. You're not going to be there till you retire, like 75 and working on the stick, and then there's nothing else to do but to go to work because you don't have anything else. No. And however you want to do that, it's up to you. But this is it. You need targeted traffic, which is or are people that are looking for exactly what is on the ground, the products on the ground, the solutions on the ground. What else does a business need? You don't need to carry anything. You don't need to do any inventory. You don't need to do any shipping. You don't need to do any customer service. You don't need to start looking for who is going to handle the payment and the rest of it. Everything is already in place, and all they've said is coming. Come and learn your part and come
right.
in and do this business. That is all I will say for now.
Yes. So I'm just smiling because our sister Vivian says I should repeat, who no go, no go, no. Come take
Oh,
I chop your Christmas. So
chop for Christmas.
guys, that's our mantra here. Who no go, no go, no. It
Oh, no,
simply
go,
means
no.
if you don't adventure, you will not discover anything. Sometimes you need to do crazy stuff. Just poke everywhere. Anywhere you
Mm,
see an open door, anything they say, pop in and say, what are you guys, what are you ladies talking about? Who no go,
exactly.
no go,
No,
no.
go, no.
So
You know,
yeah, guys. So I think that the need for you to be part of Unpassive, it cannot be overemphasized. However, it's not to convince you, it's just to give you a choice. There's variety out there, there's a lot of stuff out there. But then, as I can assure you, things that are different are not the same. And Unpassive is that different thing because you have never seen it, because you cannot compare it to anybody, anything, because it doesn't look like anything you have ever seen anywhere. It is not a copy and paste. It's not a cut and paste. It's not a patch up, pick from here, pick from there, put together and make it work so that I give to these ladies sitting here. It is a kind of conceived from scratch. I don't know English is not my language.
scratch,
Bear me.
scratch,
So you
scratch.
conceive from scratch, and then build it, talk it out, think about it, do all the feasibility studies, ask yourself, what do I want? Who is my target? Who is at the bottom of my heart? It's humanity. What do people want today as I speak? And then you provide it. Nobody has done this before. Nobody has seen it before. So as it stands, you can't change it. Listen, Unpassive is different. Things that are different are not the same. We've got just one in the world. Since my life from birth till now, and maybe till I die, I'm sure, I don't know whether between now and the next couple of years, somebody will do something bigger than this.
Oh,
Thanks be to God. We thank God for that, right?
okay.
So it's just about having a look. Sis, do you want to take over? Fine, I'll let you go.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking what was just coming to my head is, can you imagine if we gather together as business partners, all ourselves, that kind of thing, and go and do partnership with go to the prison and wait for those who are being released from prison and ask them if they have something that they actually want to go to, as they're coming out of prison, and they say no, and then right from there we start handing the QR code or the links to them so that they actually join on passive. I'm telling you, it's something that is just ringing. It's been ringing in my head since I shared it with you, because I thought to myself, some of them come out to nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you, they come out to nothing. And these are human beings. You need to let them know that they are worthy, they are, human beings. They have a right to, excel and dream, that kind of be hopeful again, regardless of whatever it
yeah.
is they've gone in there for. But they've come out. Well, they've
Mm-hmm.
come out again into the jungle, to rejection, to
I
depression,
know.
to lack, that
I
that
know.
thing is really a passion for me.
That's true, sis. Because you've insisted until I'm getting emotional. Because
Mm,
sometimes most of these people, the inmates and so on, some go because of mistakes of theirs.
mm,
Others go because of they find themselves committing these mistakes because of circumstances. They are just victims of circumstances that victimize them to that extent.
mm,
However, no matter what mistake they committed, they have repented of it. They
mm.
have gone through this transformation, rehabilitation, and stuff. It's just about to welcome them back. But then most of the time, what they come back and meet is nothing but hostility and all.
Mm.
It's so gentle so
Some
that and
some of
even
them
that.
even deliberately commit another crime to go back in there because there's
Yeah,
nowhere for
yeah.
them to live. There's nothing for
Right.
them to do. You
Right.
know.
So if we're hitting on this guy, it's just because we just want to say how wide Mr. Mufare's arms are through his ecosystem to embrace everybody and anybody. Because there is that rehabilitation in there. There is that reconstitution of the mind, of the psychology, of the dignity, of integrity. It's all in there. Because there is love, we don't care where you have been. Like there's this song which say it doesn't matter where you have been, but then somewhere along the way, that there is, there's renewal. There is, there's just everything, that special thing in the ecosystem that you cannot describe, but it's there. Just come on. People say this and they cry, say, "Oh my God, I finally found family." You get the virtual hugs, you get the love, you get the reality of the real thing. That's that's the truth. Another difference, one thing that makes Unpassive stand out again is the reality of the business, that everything is human.
Mm,
It's human from inception to here as we speak. The idea came to a human being, he shared with other humans, is spread to human beings. And where is it? The construction, the software development has been carried out by human beings. The testing, the beta testing was done. That is what I learned a lot too. Thank you to Unpassive. I never knew, but I know it now, that many IT companies, when they develop their software, they get robots to test for them. But Mr. Mufari and his team had 1.4 or about 1.4 million of us to test the product, to beta test, so that like our other people put it, you would provide artificial intelligence with real data, with what they want to see, and so they know how to fix up everything, polish up everything for us, so that the moment we're out there in the market, that is just it. Everybody is happy with what they see. Sees, I don't know if I'm making any sense at all.
yes, you are making, in fact, all the senses are in everything that you have said. Most importantly, we're just doing this to make sure that everyone gets to hear about this, and so that nobody comes later on and said, and say, "Oh no, I didn't hear about it." You would have heard about it one way or the other, but not pay attention to it. So,
Right.
like Brad Peter said there, that it's not everybody that may want to do the unpassive business, but definitely you will in the future use at least one or two
Definitely.
unpassive product or solution online, and you'll be surprised. I want to also address those who are ministers, whether ministers of religion in whatsoever way, whether you are ministers, so far you are a minister, whether in music or any other part of ministration that you do, whether in a church, in a mosque, or wherever. This is an opportunity for you. Please, it's not an avenue to I would like to propagate anything that is not
No.
ideal. terrorism is not allowed and things like that. But if you want people to hear the messages that you have, messages of love, of comfort, of peace, and whatever it is, this is an opportunity for you as a minister, as a church,
Exactly.
also, because you will, whether you like it or not, is either you hop in now or you will definitely be using those
Yeah,
products
sure, sure,
and
sure.
making money for those
What
of
what
us
we
that are
have
in there.
what we have in there, nobody can ignore it,
They cannot
because many
escape it
people,
either.
yes, you can't ignore it, because everything that people are looking out for, it's hanging in there. I have the image because I know the ecosystem, so I see it in my mind's eyes. I see everything hanging in there, so beautifully crafted and hanging in there. So you don't have to be part of the business by by building, getting income, if you're fine where you are. But then there is something to improve your business. No matter how much it's flourishing now, we have something that will take it to the next level. We have something that will repair your business, maybe break it down totally and then reconstruct, like the potter, just doing that recycle work. We have a business to open for you if you don't have one at all and you need one. You just want to be an independent, me, myself, and I boss myself. We can create one for you, right? How do you know who no go no? I saw our sister Vavin is proposing that we make that a cool QR code. I think we're going to get us a shirt like that. Auntie Lynn
Yeah.
is right here. Who
Mm.
no go
No
no?
go no.
So who no go no, guys?
Who no
Go
go, no go no.
Yes, go ahead and have a look. No
Mm.
harm in trying. Do not even bother about your data, because we don't need it. We don't need your data. When they ask you to the email address, get it in, give it in, go in there and see what you want. No doubt people are afraid to give data anywhere now because of the bad experience we have had. Other people whose names we don't mind, we don't care calling, because we don't need to talk to call them. They have made themselves, they have fed themselves fat and swollen their pockets from the sale of data, of my information and your information. Why? Because they need money, but they cannot produce something to sell and make money. And so they wait for me to give them my information and they sell for money. OnPassive doesn't do that, because they have everything and anything needed by the about 7 billion population of this planet Earth. That's just it. That's just how simple it is. So if you're afraid, because, oh, why are they asking me to do this? Oh, why they then stay there and get stuck there? But then don't say we did not tell you. If you are still looking back because of the other data, that guy sold your data, you will turn into a pillar of salt. So
That always cracks me up every time I
I'm
hear it,
afraid that's
because
the truth.
because it just resonates real well about, it's, I understand where you're coming from, because when you say that, it's like a mantra, who no go no go no, that's one.
Yes.
But look at it basically, if you are not ready, if you say, oh, because I took a risk on this on this business, on that business, on that business, as a result, so I am not doing any again, then
Right.
don't, no problem. But by the time you don't even venture to even look at any, you are, at the end of the day, you wouldn't have a clue of what it's all about, and you won't have a clue of how easy it is, because they've made it really easy. Only concentrate on your part and let the company do their part. You understand? Pray for them when they have challenges, and pray and put your eyes like an eagle in your own business, because I know our people like to people like to poke their eyes where so why are they doing that, why is this one, like some of the
Well,
things that,
sis, you
just
know what?
concentrate
Sis,
on
to be
your
honest,
business.
I'm not bothered when they ask why, because fortunately for us, we've got that CEO who is just as open as a book. Anybody can read it, like the Bible. Anybody can
Mm.
read into it. If you ask him why, he will tell you why. If you ask him how, he will tell you. Right? So if it's because of the
It
why, come
doesn't
and
have
ask.
anything to hide anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing to hide. So come on board, ask your whys, and get the becauses, right? And then get going. But then if you want to wait and tarry for a bit, whether you like it or not, it's so sweet, because some people might think that they don't want it, but because before you know it, you are already in there. However, that's not the problem here. It's just by choice. We just present it as it is. We try as much as we can. We present it exactly as it is, but then the choice remains yours. Would you like to have a look? Click on the link, have a look, ask more questions. Ask questions even in the chat section. Ask us questions on Facebook Messenger. If you see people contributing on the chat over and over, know that they're ready to help you. Go after them. Let them get a link for you so that you can have a look of what we're talking about, and they'll surely talk you through. If you have questions, you want a one-to-one basis, talk to one of the ladies you see here on the screen or any of the people you see on the chat. Definitely, they will help you because they just want you to feel like we feel right now. So, sis, I don't know about you, but I think that it's time for us to get out here.
Yes, get out of here. you know Anyway, for those that think, oh, they don't want anything to do with AI is whether you want anything to do with AI or not, you will end up being using that same AI product in your office for your anything that you want to do in your office or at your place of work. So get ready. You cannot go backwards, but constantly always move with the time and the season. It's like someone that says, oh, they've presented, what do you call it, this is how we're going to do things now. Then there are two ways to it. Is either you decide you are leaving that job and you move to the next one and they are still doing the same thing or using the same thing, then you will have nowhere to hide. It's either you stay back and do your own business that will not need AI, and then see how well you go fast with it. Except you do hair. If you do hair, no problem. Then you don't you don't need AI. But even you can use that AI to televise or show everybody the kind of hair that you do and the way you do it. It's still something that's taking your business to the next level. So I think we need to go now. I'm
Yes.
done with talking.
Yes, Peter Roger, I know that you know why we're excited. When you see the post on Red's wall, what happens? We were planning to be really good girls, like calm, because sometimes we can really be good, really gentle. But then it could not work this morning because Red just spoiled it. There's a big week ahead, there's a big month ahead, there's a big year in front of us. What should you do? Get excited, tell someone, guys, hop in. There's room for someone like you. No time to waste. We love you all so very much. And of course, see you on the same platform tonight, 9 p.m. England time, UK time, and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We love you so much, guys. See
We
you
love
really
you
soon.
guys.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Go ahead and
Bye.
share with
See
anybody,
you tomorrow
everybody.
again, the same
Of
time.
course, same time tomorrow. And of course, guys, when you share this video with anybody, kindly follow up to ask if they need help, because you are sharing because you want them to know what we're talking about. Don't leave them on their own. Kindly give them a link. Let them have a look what's out there. Explain, explain, explain. Help, help, help. That's way to go. I think it's finally time to go now, sis. Bye. Thank you,
Yes.
guys. Thank you so very much.
Bye.
Much